right, you're just like start to think like, wait, okay, so there's something wrong because like those rich people and like the noble ring don't know how to fight. But we know, so why we just like take power by ourselves? Okay, so that's then like they got like the rebels and they took the power. So we go into the third stage. Okay, so that is called the shogunate. And shogunate is like a military government that is like linked to shogun. Okay, so shogun is the commanders of the army. Okay, so and then it's like become the regent. So we go into the shogunate, and for the shogunate that lasts for like over 800 years, and then we also have two different periods as well. So each period is named after the political center back to the moment. Okay, so the very first one is Kamakura, okay, so which is nearby. So it's about like half an hour like drive distance, like beside Hakone. So back to like 500 years ago, we go into the second one that is called Kuroshi, which is located in Kyoto. And then like we go into the Civil War for 100 years. Okay, so we call it Sengoku, that means the war time. And during the periods, like people fight each other, and it turns out there's a family that's called Tokugawa who won the fight. And then like it leads to the new era, that's called the Edo period, which is like back to 400 years ago. Okay, so in the Edo period, it's like best understood that's called Edo. And nowadays we have another name of Edo that's called Tokyo City. Okay, and why we changed the name? That is because about 100 years ago there was emperor that's called Meiji, who restored the power. It was like around 100 years ago, like this about the time. It was like it's about like 100 to 200 years in between. You know, like in France, like Louis XVI is get headed, okay, and then like we got more and more countries. So like in Japan, we heard about news. The shogun worries about like their family being suffering by the same situation, so they return the power to the emperor. So like the emperor is called Meiji. He restored the power and decided to move from Kyoto to Edo, which is like a near area. And just because he moved, so we changed the name because like the name Tokyo means like To. The first word To is eastern, Kyo is capital. Okay, and Kyoto is in reverse. Okay, it's like Kyo is capital, To is city. So capital city moved like to here Edo become the new capital, so we changed the name. Okay, so now the name we Tokyo, East